Paul Rizzo. Round of applause. Paul, come on up here, mate. I've got bubbles in my mouth. No, I can't, my words can't explain how good you are, my friend. That's why I get into that, you know, I'm doing it now, I'm stuttering, it's like I've got bubbles in my mouth. I know how good you are, my friend. You're just the best I've ever seen.
Well, I'm not sure if I agree, but I appreciate hearing that. But no, thanks.
Yeah, tell us about Michael Jackson. Tell us what you do with regards to, you know, why you got involved in it. I mean, obviously you've been doing it for, you know, obviously more than 20, about 20 years, is that right?
It's actually 30 years this year.
30 years.
So yeah, started in 1995.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was about 13, and back then, especially in Australia, the tribute scene was still a thing, but it wasn't absolutely huge. You know, it wasn't absolutely huge. And to sort of have like an awkward 13-year-old white kid tell his parents that I want to be a Michael Jackson tribute artist, they thought I was insane. And I kind of was, because yeah, I really couldn't put one foot in front of the other. Didn't have any dance training, you know. And
on some of the stages, he didn't look real. I mean, he looked like when he was doing the moonwalk, when he first did that moonwalk, he looked like, you know, something you do see when it comes out.
Yeah, just absolutely unbelievable. And I find that, you know, there, pretty much from when I started, which was 1995 to when he passed, which was in 2009, there was probably worldwide Michael Jackson, you know, tribute artists, impersonators, whatever word you want to use. There was probably maybe about 20 or 25 of us in the whole world of any kind of achievement, or you know.
So how many is there now? There's a fair few. I know there's one at the moment in Australia. The MJ Experience, is that correct?
Yeah. Now there's literally probably about 25,000. There are so many. So it's sort of when he passed away, that was. It just exploded. Kind of like, you know, the Elvis thing, you know, where there are now so many of them. Good, bad, or indifferent. I see it as if people are doing it for the right reasons, I don't have a problem with it. But everyone has their own style, their own, and you know, so the way I do it is when I'm on stage and I'm interacting with the audience, I am just me, you know. I don't do the MJ voice or anything like that, because again, borderline a cartoon character. Any other tribute artists that I've seen that do the MJ voice, even if they do it really, really well, as soon as they do the voice, the audience starts laughing, because it's like they're making fun of him and, you know, stuff like that. The only person that could get away with a voice like that was him, and only he just got it.
He just got it. So you've got the great man from California Dreams here. I've talked you up so much. I said to you, the dedication you've got, I get to see when I've been to a few of your shows, and it's just, you know, you've got everything. Down the pack when you do black and white, when you've got the you've got the smoke machine and stuff, and the wind machine. I mean, you really take it to the next level, don't you?
Well, I appreciate that being, you know, pointed out, because I think it's the small things. I mean, you know, anybody can sort of stand on stage and wear a glove and wear a hat and, like, you know, do the moonwalk and stuff like that. But I find it's the little things. It's like, you know, like the stage, the wind machines, because he had a lot of special effects and all of, you know, the production and you know, all that stuff. And it's an entire package. I mean, I've got a great team, a great crew, management team, my family, the live band, the dance. It takes all of us. Just because I'm the guy standing up front, I'm no more important than anybody else.
And you've always been a humble man, but as I said to you, when you do perform, you do well on stage. I mean, that, you know, you've done primary schools and all that, especially the little kids. I love watching the little kids standing there going, oh my God, it's Michael Jackson. Yeah, and I think, you know, it's surreal that someone takes that dedication to be Michael Jackson. I mean, he's the king of pop. I mean, there's so much, you just can't get up and do so. I mean, you know, I can get up and do Nicky Six from Motley Crue quite easily, right? It's just, you know, to play bass, you get up there, but the preciseness that you've got is next to nothing, my friend.
Well, thanks, man. I mean, yeah, it's sort of, you know, one of those things where he's an artist that he's so unique and he's so hard to imitate that you either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know, and again, I'm not saying I have it. I let the audience judge, you know. But yeah, he's very, very, very unique. Very unique and hard to copy.
No, absolutely. So, where can they find you for start? You talk about the Moonwalker Show. You a big plug for I think I might have got it wrong. I chose moonwalker.com.
No, that's fine. Yeah. Essentially, right now it's our show over the years has had a few different names because sort of every few years you got to rebrand and you know stuff like that. But the name that I've wanted my whole career is Moonwalker, and we finally got it. But yeah, the full name of the show is Moonwalker Michael Jackson's History. So what we aim to be is the most, maybe not the best, but the most comprehensive MJ show anywhere in the world. We try to tell the story of his life. We try to educate the audience as the show sort of happens. We've got all, you know, the video screens and stuff like that. So we've got what we call the 3 E's. Entertain, educate, and elevate. That's what we try to do. So that's a long way around of saying we have had a few names, but it's now Moonwalker Michael Jackson's History. It's going to be that for the rest of my career. Now I finally got it. I'm not letting go of it.
I think the moonwalk is the moonwalk for Michael Jackson.
Yeah. That's just him in a nutshell.
Before we start the performance, and everyone's come to see you about that. What are your 3 favourite songs? What's the one you go? You know, you get up and go. Okay, yeah, I can't wait to do this song. You know, we're going to say. I'm going to say to you, I'm going to have a guess, and I'm sure people will get probably Billie Jean, Thriller, and Beat It.
Very, very close. Yeah.
Close.
Number 1 is Billie Jean for sure. Yeah. To me, that's the quintessential MJ song. Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's got just a short one, but yeah, it's got the hat, it's got the glove, it's got the moonwalk.
Yep.
That's all. That's all. But yeah, then there's Beat It for sure. But then there's Smooth Criminal. There's They Don't Care About Us. There's Thriller. There's sort of more unknown stuff. There's Tabloid Junkie. There's Ghosts. There's Blood on the Dance Floor. So it's because there were so many songs that I wanted to choose. In the show, we do a lot of mix, very similar to sort of what I'm about to do. You sort of get the basic idea. But yeah, our show, we cover in full show, we cover about 42 or 43 songs.
And can you imagine doing 42 or 43 songs in a set? I mean, the tribute artists like the Bands On Me with Motley Crue and whatnot, we play, but mate, I mean, to sing and dance and everything, it takes a lot, my friend. It's not because I'm any special. It's not because I have any inherent talent. It's just sheer determination. And you just train your body and you get used to it. That's it. Okay, before we start, give you one more. Michael Jackson. I'm going to say Michael Jackson, King of Pop. What's your favourite moment for Michael Jackson? Like, is there a particular moment that really, you want to encompass in the show, or it inspires you when you rehearse? I mean, you probably rehearse for hours. You think, I'm going to do this again and again and again, but you know that you're trying to do the best for the great man. That's what you're about.
Yeah, there's no one particular spot in the show. It's just the show as a whole, because there are so many out there now. Yep. It's very hard to stand out.
Right.
And
I guess getting an opportunity to be here with being in Bendigo.
Absolutely.
Having an opportunity to be in front of a different audience.
Because I think we actually don't get out this way very, very much. I mean, we had a show at
the Allies, I think it was.
The All Seasons.
All Seasons,
the All Seasons, and that was a couple of months ago. But before that, we hadn't been back here for 11 or 12 years.
I think Michael Jackson should come back to Bendigo next year. What do you think, mate?
I would love to do that.
We can do that.
That'd be cool.
So,
the whole thing.
Last words, and then we're going to see some Moonwalker. Well, tell us. Next year is going to be a big year for the Moonwalker show?
Absolutely. We were sort of really hoping that, my 30th anniversary, this year was, that we were going to have a whole heap of shows, and we did. But as I'm sure you and a lot of people are aware of in entertainment. There are a lot of people that are sharks and they can take advantage of you. So we were taking advantage a lot.
Want to do a big shout out to our friends and supporters at Liberty Bullion. Sammy and the team are the best gold, silver and platinum traders in Australia. Make good choices, give them a call. Back to the show.